This is CNN.
Hi, I'm Brooke Alexander in New York City. This week, we are on our best behavior as World Beat brings you a lesson in etiquette, hip-hop style. Coming up.
And you know what's the ugliest thing at the dinner table? Is
good manners for rappers at the hip-hop finishing school. Righteous Babe, the inside track on Ani DiFranco. Singer, songwriter Ani DiFranco formed Righteous Babe Records at the tender age of 19 in her hometown of Buffalo, New York, selling tapes out of the back of a car. Well, since then, she has written, produced, and released an album a year for the past decade. And her hard-hitting lyrical songs have received Grammy nominations. She has just released a 2-disc CD entitled Reckoning and Reveling, and she is the subject of this week's Inside Track.
It's a heartbreak-even situation. Nothing lost and nothing gained. So I'm 10 years old again, standing in the backyard, waving at that train.
When I was 18, I was playing around in bars in Buffalo for years. You know, I had a band since I was 16, and I was a little chick on the scene, and people started coming to my little shows and bars and asking if I had a tape to sell.
The event of people playing music in a room. Now everything is cross-marketing. It's about sunglasses and shoes or guns and drugs. You choose. Rehash. We got half-assed. We're digging up all the graves and we're spitting on the past, and we can choose between the colors of the lipstick on the whores, because we know the difference between the font of 20% more.
I guess I was supposed to shop around for a record deal and solicit some corporation to help me make a tape, but it occurred to me, like it occurs to so many people, well, I can just do that. You know, it's not a very complicated, nor does it have to be a very expensive thing. So I made my first album, and I sold them at my shows, and then I paid for making another album and another album.
Some days the line I walk turned out to be straight. Other days the line tends to deviate. I got no criteria for sex or race. Just want to hear your voice. I just want to see your face. She looks me up and down like she thinks that I'm mature, like she's got my number.
Artistic control is a given in my life. You know, I just couldn't conceive of anything other than that.
You know, I got spots. Mind if I got stripes?
Like listening to somebody tell me what to wear and to play the single and go on, you know, this radio program and that. It's just not really an option for me.
Yeah, I miss watching you drool on your pillow. Yeah, I miss watching you pull on your clothes. Yeah, I miss listening to you in the bathroom, flushing the toilet, blowing your...
Because I was happy playing in little bars, I decided to just keep doing that. And if you do that for 10 years, you can get to the same place, maybe, that a record company could get you to in 6 months, but I would not trade that ride for anything.
Although she's a brilliant musician, but she's really inspired me with her take on life and music, the music business. She's decided to keep all her wares in-house her whole life. And I was very curious to see what it would be like to meet a person like that. And she was every bit as energetic and loving as I thought she would be.
You were fresh off the boat from Virginia. I got a year in New York City under my belt.
all of my songs are really about personal experiences. I mean, some of them I think people perceive as being more overtly political, but to me they're all personal and they're all political, you know, because I just don't see a division there.
This is a little ditty about
the drug war, mostly, and about how
it's not a very cheery story.
I feel that it's a war on poor people. Tis of the, you know, in the last verse, it starts, they caught the last poor man flying away in a shiny red cape, and they took him down to the station and said, boy, you should have known better than to try to escape.
And I ran away with the circus, 'cause there's still some honest work left for bearded ladies, but it's not the same going town to town, since they put everyone in jail except the Cleavers and the Bradys. In my country, 'tis of thee.
You know, you construct these systems of poverty which enslave people, and then you criminalize their will to escape that. And
turn off the sun, never born to undo everything they.
Oh, it's early. Getting emotional.
It's real self-evident what she stands for, and you either let that inspire you, or you let someone who sings about drugs and violence and, you know, goes to the top of the charts inspire you.
I have no more or less responsibility than any other human being, but I have an opportunity. You know, I mean, I have a stage and I have a microphone and I have a certain number of unwitting people who are listening at any given time, and so I have a great opportunity to express social concerns.
Well, that is all for this edition of World Beat. But for now, I am Brooke Alexander, and we'll leave you with just a little more from our current agenda.
We're gonna have to fill out a form. First question will be, what were you thinking? Next question will be, what did you say?